Welcome to the Push Ball Black Show. I'm your host Christian, and this is the Bearscast for Week 16. Bears lose 42-38 in an instant classic. Um, Cardiac Bears, they almost pulled it off, but they didn't get that last. That hook and ladder it worked, and they had 4 seconds left, but they couldn't complete the comeback. So this is going to be a little different. First, I'm not going to post this right away. I'm going to post this tomorrow evening because I start work after being on vacation. So I start work at 8 o'clock tomorrow. And when I get off of work at 4:30, and then I'll post this. And this isn't one of those where I give breakdowns at the end of each quarter because I watched this from home. So this game was awesome. And the Bears really didn't play horribly. This was a shootout. This was really good. Both of these teams had something to play for. Actually, both of them were fighting for first place. Bears, all they had to do, they've already clinched the division. They've clinched playoff berth. At the very least, and I haven't checked out the standings yet, but at the very least, they'll be second. At best, they'll be second. I don't know if they'll lose their playoff seeding. They were fighting for first in that bye week. I genuinely don't want to see Green Bay again, so I don't know if they'll get knocked down to third place or whatever, or if they lose to the Lions, they'll get third place or whatever. There still has to be there's a game against Tampa Bay. There's a game where Tampa Bay and Carolina wins. Carolina plays next week, and they get the NFC South. And I'm not really sure how the playoff picture stands in regards to that. Green Bay is like locked in seventh. I'm not Bears right now, or as this game was played, they're second. Don't know if their standing has changed from second to third now, or if they lose next week, if they lose out next week, if they're going to drop down in the seeding to third or maybe fifth. But I didn't want to see Green Bay again, but we might end up playing them one more time for the playoffs. So, let's open my phone. 1 second. Okay, still recording. So real quick, I'm going to go and just do a quick breakdown of quick box score summary real quick, and then just give my thoughts about the playoffs right now. Okay. So Caleb Williams, 330 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. DeAndre Swift, 9 carries, 54 yards, 2 touchdowns. Receiving core is as follows: Luther Burden, 8 receptions, 138 yards, 1 touchdown. Colston Loveland, 6 receptions, 94 yards, 1 touchdown. Jahidi Walker, 2 receptions, 30 yards. DeAndre Swift, 2 receptions, 25 yards. And Cole Kmet, 2 receptions, 16 yards. And to round out the running game, Kyle Monangai, 8 receptions, 38 yards, and Caleb Williams, 8 carries, 38 yards, and Caleb Williams, 5 carries, 18 yards. So, because of everything that happened this weekend, the Bears are in the playoffs. So this game was really just about, can they win out? Can they beat the 49ers, and can they beat Detroit and win out and get a bye week? Since that didn't happen, Um, let's see. We can do this now. I can actually see if they're going to check the playoff picture now. Okay. So we can do this now. Okay. So we're looking at the. Yep. As of now, and this is after. So the Bears are officially 11-5 now. So as of now, it's still Seattle, Chicago, Philly, Carolina. The playoffs ended today. It will be Seattle, Chicago, Philly, Carolina. San Francisco is 5, and the LA is 6, and LA is 6. Green Bay is 7. So it's still going to be Chicago and Green Bay. It does not look like that's going to change. So as of now, unless something weird happens, and I don't even think it looks like. I don't think that even if they lose against Detroit, I don't think the Bears are going to lose any. I don't think the Bears are going to drop seeding. I'm not sure. We'd have to see what happens at the end of next week. But yeah, it would. There's really nothing to really break down. The game was awesome. Caleb, he wasn't perfect, obviously, but and the defense really couldn't stop anybody. But I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna try to figure out something that was wrong with a classic game. Like, Bears couldn't really stop anybody, and neither could the 49ers. It was a shootout. You're gonna have games like that, and Brock Purdy was just better. Like, they were just better, and that's barely. It's almost like the Bears ran out of time, literally, because it looks like it's because if the Bears had more time, I think that last play would have been a little better, but in regards to the season has been dope. Don't really want to see Green Bay again, but you never know, because Malik Willis, even though he's been playing really good, if for whatever reason he's still the starter, the Bears messed up his shoulder as of Saturday. So his shoulder was a little bit kind of weird yesterday after the Baltimore game. So the Bears messed up Malik Willis' shoulder. If Jordan Love doesn't play, they're down to their third string QB, really. So if 2 weeks from now, during the playoffs, if they end up playing against Malik Willis or their third string quarterback, we may have a chance because of the injury to his shoulder. But yeah, man, it was a dope game. It was awesome. And I genuinely didn't know that this team was going to be as good as they ended up being. There were moments this season where Ben Johnson looked like Matt Nagy sometimes, and it was frustrating. And there were moments where Caleb was not at his best, and he still throws balls that I'm like, what are you looking at? Not as much as Mitch Trubisky did, but because that era was just frustrating. But his deep ball has gotten progressively better, and his accuracy downfield has gotten better, as we've seen in the last few games this season. And it could be because of the line, the fact that this kid has had amazing time this season to complete a lot of his passes. Is not perfect, but it's better than last year. So anyway, see y'all next week, and go Bears. That That game was awesome. Instant classic again.